On White Line Agents, Colin here, and it is day 3 of 3 clients in 30 days. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about your social media strategy and setup. Okay, guys, we're going to be diving into that because if you're not visible online, you're invisible to half the clients looking for an agent. And unfortunately, the world kind of sees social media as the verifiable topic. So you've got to be online, you've got to be doing stuff like you got to be out there into that social media space. And it's not about going viral, guys. You don't need to come up with some video and get 20 million views. It's about being consistent. And that's what we've been talking about this whole time. You've got to be consistent and you got to be showing up because people are already there and they're going to find you, I promise. So don't get upset if you only have 5 views or 10 views. I just spent $175 on a video getting a complete videographer, and I went out there and I had it up. I've had it up for about 24 hours now, and I think I've got, I don't know how many views, but I'm probably somewhere around 50 likes. And we're going to go from there. Now, that particular one's for a house, so I'll probably boost the post, but neither here nor there. Okay, so first thing we're going to do today is if you've got your Facebook page set up, Instagram page set up, and LinkedIn, make sure that they're all branded. Now, again, if you don't want to do this on your personal page on Facebook or whatever it might be, that's fine. You can set up a Facebook business page. Just follow the prompts. I'm not going to go into all that today. You can figure that out. If not, ask ChatGPT, ask somebody. And then two, I want Instagram, I want LinkedIn. And if you're like doing video content like I do a TikTok as well. I get quite a lot of hits off of TikTok, okay? So when you set these profiles up, make sure you're using the same headshot over and over again. Make sure you're using the same white line realty over and over again. Make sure you're using the same color scheme. Now, guys, we offer a lot of autonomy at White Line. You've got to make sure you're using our correct logo. But if you want to add some splash of color to that, I'm completely cool with it. I get it. But you want to make sure that it is exactly the same across all the platforms so that way you look professional and recognizable. Okay, and in your bios, you should have in there that clearly says, I'm with White Line Realty, the investor's brokerage. I'm going to be rebranding towards that, and I'd like for you to do it too. We should be pushing it out soon. But I like the angle from the investor brokerage, and that will really help highlight your value as well. Okay, now that I got these pages set up, what do I do? So what is our content strategy? And my content strategy and the strategy, and I actually have been doing it for a long time, and this book shares the same ideas, is you need to break it up into thirds, okay? The first one's educational. Guys, I have done educational videos on everything. We'll get into that in a minute. The second one is personable or relatable, okay? So something that's personal. And then the last one is your proof of work. Like, what have I done? This house is sold. Look at this. If you follow me on Facebook or any of these platforms, I have a big white line banner that people hold up at closing. So that's a big one. Deals I've analyzed, properties I've flipped. Okay. So don't overthink these 3 categories. Whatever you're doing that day, use it as the video. It's just like this series. I read this book. You know what? Let's talk about this book. You don't have to do anything different. You don't have to really think about your programs. So some ideas on educational. When I've done educational videos before, one time I had to go shut the water off at a property, and I was like, hey guys, let me show you how to do this, right? And I literally filmed how to shut the water off. When we're walking through properties, I'm like, hey, as I'm walking through this property, I want to show you this right here. This is a sign of termite damage, right? So be sure you're looking for this. Anything educational, if you need help with educational videos, you can always reach out or just put something in the notes below this thing and I'll give you some ideas. It's really easy. Just about anything you do when you're walking through a house. On the personal side, on that second third, if you're doing personal videos, it's about you guys. It's about your family, your community, your dog, the people you know, whatever it might be. For those of you that follow me, my white line banner ads that I do for my daughter's swim team, it's always something silly, and I've always got my dog in the photo, right? It's personal. I want people to know me. I want people to like me. Now, granted, white line is the greatest brokerage on the planet. I know that. But most people don't know that I own a brokerage. They know Colin. They know Colin has a dog. They know Colin has daughters on the swim team. That's what they know. So I do a lot of personal on these things as well. And then proof of work. Like I said, guys, if you got a listing, check out my listing. I got a closing, check out my closing. I analyze this deal, check out this deal. You know what? I noticed some really interesting data when I was doing a market analysis on somebody, and this particular neighborhood's actually doing really well right now. Things like that, proof of work that you're actually doing stuff, because that makes you sound intelligent. Okay. Now, the posting rhythm. This is a big area for debate. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions on it, but my basic opinion is post once a day, guys. Just once a day. I'm not real good about that. I need to get better, and this is one of my commitment to you is it was in this book, and so I'm doing a video a day. So I'm trying to make sure we post once a day to start with, okay? You can repurpose them across the platforms. So if you shoot one video, you may need to edit it a little bit differently as you get to using these platforms. You'll see that like TikTok likes to have horizontal videos. Facebook likes to have, or sorry, Facebook likes horizontal. TikTok likes vertical. So you may have to repurpose them a little bit. Sometimes I shoot some things twice, just depending on the platform I'm trying to use. And then the next thing is video is king. Typing out things nobody reads anymore. They will watch your videos and try to keep it about 60 seconds, maybe up to a minute and a half. Don't be long winded. These videos are long winded because I'm teaching and I'm trying to keep them as condensed as I can. But for your videos, 60, 90 seconds tops. Okay. Don't be long winded. Make them quick and make them videos. Also, videos that have captions on them get a lot more views. So if you don't have something like CapCut to put your captions in there, take a look into that. You can get the bonus super duper option, which you don't need, but you can get CapCut for free. And I think all you get is the little CapCut logo on the end of your videos. But the closed captions, the captions on the bottom do help views because if you're like me and you're up at night and you're watching videos, sometimes you want to be able to read it, not necessarily have to hear it all the time. Okay. Also, guys, if you want to use the investor angle, that's what I like to do. Position yourself as the go-to agent for deals. If you don't have any deals to post, you need to be talking to me because today with our syndicate group, we've got another deal that we got to push out in St. Hedwig. We have a field trip on Monday where we're going to go look at another property that we're going to tie up so we can push these out. And these are great investment style properties. If you don't have any properties to push out or anything like that, you can just go look at dilapidated houses and go show people like, hey, this might be a good house. So, and you could say things like, hey guys, this thing will rent for 15,000 or $1,500 if you put like 20 grand into work into it. That'll speak directly to your investors. If you don't know about investing, you need to come to the syndicate group. We have a ton of videos about it on our YouTube channel. Go look at those and we can show you a little bit about things that you want to talk about. But you can take any of my videos, any of the stuff that I put in there, steal from them. I promise I will not be mad. I'm not going to be like, I said that last year. No, I don't care. That's not what it is because, guys, content is king. You've got to keep putting it out there. So if you want to take my stuff and use it, please do. That's going to be a great one. So today, day three's action, here's your homework assignment. Today, you want to go to your social media profiles and make sure they are polished and ready, and you need to post something. I know it's Friday. Post something, anything. I don't care what it is. Just say, hey guys, I just want to let you know I'm with Wyatt. I don't care what the video is. Post something today. Okay? It has to be a video. I don't care if your hair is perfect. I'm wearing a hat right now. I'm wearing a shirt that I can't decide if I should do this button or not. It doesn't matter, guys. Nobody really cares that much. Yeah, I don't like that button. Okay. So it doesn't matter, guys. Just post something and get in the habit of posting every day. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be visible. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to build on this, but today make sure everything is perfectly polished across all platforms. If you're using a different logo and you want to add to it, make sure you send it to me first so I can check that, and then make sure they're all the same across all your platforms, and then post something. Post something on every single platform. Okay, guys, post on every single platform. All right, guys, that's it for day 4. I'm probably actually going to record tomorrow so I can take Saturday off. So don't be laughing at me if I'm in the same clothes. It's probably going to be today. So, all right, guys, I will see y'all for the next video.